Hello, my name is Sebbi, and welcome back to the coffee break in Minecraft. Today is Wednesday, March 18th, 2020. So, the plan for today is to make further progress with the museum. Well, not that we are really making progress, but at least maybe we can figure out how the museum should look like. So this would be a good thing. But first, I'd like to get to the world spawn, or rather the point that I have determined as the world spawn using the compass, because I finally managed to watch the very first episode of the coffee break to see again the moment as I suddenly woke up in this world. And I took a few screenshots, and now I like to compare those screenshots to the environment around the torch I put down at the position where the compass said, alright, here is the world spawn. So let's do this. And yeah, well, I do have an internal struggle. Not because something bad happened or so. Well, yes, something bad happened. Okay, we are here at the world spawn, so let's see. This looks familiar. Also, it's familiar that there's this cave situation. And that there's this cave situation. So I think... No, this took... I think based on the screenshots I took, my original spawn, or the position where I woke up, could have been here, somewhere around here. So this must be indeed the world spawn. The only problem is that it's right next to this mountain, so this makes things not that easy. But yeah, we found the world spawn, and now I like to build something here. Well, not today, but I really like to make something super significant at this position. So yeah, that's cool. All right, this is indeed the place where I woke up as I entered this world for the very first time. This is cool. This is exciting. But yeah, my internal struggle. Well, the coffee break mostly is about my life, all the things I experience, do, feel, and that seem important to me. So yeah, this corona situation definitely is a thing that belongs into this category. And since the coffee break is some kind of archive of my life and of things that happened, it's just a natural thing that I will talk about it, that I will discuss it. But on the other hand, the coffee break is also intended to be a place where we can just escape, where we can just have some fun, just relax, regain some energy. And since this corona situation surrounds us, is everywhere, it's really a difficult thing. On the one hand, I really like and need to talk about what's going on. On the other hand, I also like to, well, have just some fun personally, and also give you the chance to take a break from this corona situation. So yeah, there's that. There's this problem. I think we all agree that we want to use the polished andesite, and for this we need more andesite. At least for the outside. At least for the outside, this polished andesite could be the right thing. So, not sure what I will then do with all this wood, but hey, we got some wood, which is good. In this case, I think we should just see if we can find some more andesite or so. I remember that. Okay, let's get back to the ooh, hi! Ow! To here or so, because I remember when I just travel in this direction, I will get to... Oh no, I don't have a bed. Maybe let's store all the things first before I try to... No. Oh, you... Where are you? This is advanced threats. What is the skeleton doing? Where is it hiding? Ah, there it is. Aha. All right. Horse, I have revenged you, and let's free up our inventory and store a lot of things and make sure that we do have a bed and organize a lot of stuff and so on. Also, I need to know how much cobblestone I do have left, because this is another thing I need. I mean, I used a lot of cobblestone for building the pass. But yeah, back to the internal struggle. So I think because the coil break also is some kind of time capsule, it's important that I do both things, and so I will try, maybe not this episode, but at least for the next few episodes, to mostly focus one day of the coffee break on to focus one day on Corona or the current situation basically, and to use the other day to talk about fun things and so on. Just that we have both, that we can enjoy a little bit our time, and on the other hand that I can also discuss about all those things that are currently going on. And yeah, I think this could be a good plan. I hope this is a good plan. Let me know what you think about it, because I mean, you are my viewers and you are also important. And I found it, by the way, super interesting to have this discussion after last episode about your experiences with Corona, your current situation. So this was really interesting, and interesting to hear and to, well, just listen to you and to hear how things are in different regions and countries. So yeah, since last time, I'm living in the state of Bavaria here in Germany, and the state of Bavaria has now declared that it's a disaster and has also started some disaster plans, which once again emphasize even more how chaotic things are. And some organization, World Health Organization or so, officially declared that this is a pandemic. So yeah, alright, we do have a pandemic. Things escalated quickly. Things really escalated quickly. And here things have changed a bit now with, well, this how do I call this disaster plans in place. Restaurants, shops are now closed. So only the only places that are still open are grocery stores and all the things that are related to health. So where you can get some medicine and hospitals and all the important things that are really needed to keep you alive. But everything else, like your gym, like your pools, like clubs, restaurants, other public meeting spaces are closed. And this also applies to playgrounds, which I found, I mean, yeah, this is quite obvious, but it was strange to see as I was out yesterday and I came by some playgrounds and there were just those ribbons that said, all right, you're no longer allowed to enter this place. This was something new. That was indeed something new. And yeah, with my vacation being over, I returned to work on Monday to, well, get a few things out of my office. And because there's this online virtual reality conference coming up, I also took a computer out of the lab which is ready for VR, which has the Oculus Rift S attached to it. And well, now I do have a super powerful computer standing around in my living room, and now I can play some virtual reality games in my living room. Ooh, it's snowing. Cool. We haven't had this in a while. This is great. Woo, snow. Cool. Yeah, so now I do have this thing standing around right in the center of my living room, being set up there so that I can attend this conference, because there's indeed virtual reality in virtual reality. Basically, there are 3 different options to do your presentation. The first one is pretty simple, and that's basically our backup plan. Just record a video, and with the video, well, you can just have your presentation and they can play this video when there are some technical difficulties or so. The next thing would be they will use the platform Zoom, which is, I think, something like Skype or so. I don't know. I never used Zoom, but we are now using Zoom for this, whatever Zoom does. But I will do it, I guess. And yeah, so since it's like Skype, you can also do screen sharing, and with screen sharing you can then give your presentation. And the last thing is Mozilla Hubs. I'm not sure if you have ever heard about it. I haven't heard about it until this point. Mozilla Hubs is basically a browser-based virtual reality service where you can meet up and where you just have some very simple avatars, but you can still see other people. You can talk to other people. Surprisingly, the voice chat works super well. I tried this with my colleague and co-author yesterday because we wanted to know, do we want to go for this virtual reality approach or do we just want to record a video? But yeah, okay, so much about my axe. I think I have to craft a new axe now. All right, let's grow some more trees. And let's try to find the place where I can mine some more of those andesite things. So yeah, there's that. That's exciting. This is super cool. It was a lot of fun playing around with this platform. And yeah, now we need to prepare a few things for our performance in this platform, because we can't use our current presentation right away. We have to do a few adjustments to it, and also we still have to record the video, we want to share the presentation, so it's not like it's just me giving the presentation. No, I'm doing it together with my co-author as planned for the in-person conference. This will be cool. This will be really exciting. So he will be doing the first part of the presentation. I will be doing the second part of the presentation. And Horst, please come on. And yeah, so I'm about to record, or I thought I would have recorded my part of the my part of the presentation. But unfortunately, it turned out that there was a lot of white noise with the microphone I used. And it's not the microphone I'm using right now, not the microphone I'm using here to record this very episode of the Coffee Break. No, I used a small little microphone, and I thought, hey, this will get the job done, but no, it won't. And now since I'm using the lab computer to do this recording, I'm now in the position, or I'm now asking, what shall I do? There are two options. I could either grab the lab computer, carry it into my office, and plug the microphone I'm using here into the lab into the lab computer, or disassemble my recording computer. Well, not the recording computer itself, but disassemble my microphone and carry my microphone, which is on a microphone stand, into the living room to attach it and to plug it into the computer. I'm not quite sure. I think I will start with the approach to try to carry this microphone down, but I'm not quite sure because we are of course also using a webcam to film ourselves, so that it's similar to what you see on a Twitch stream or so. We put our faces in the lower right corner so that people can see us while we are doing and giving our presentation. But this might interfere with my microphone, how it's set up, because potentially it's in my face. So I'm not sure. Those are unusual problems, and so it's really sad, because I thought, hey, I did a pretty good job in recording my part of the talk, and now I have to record it again. But in the end, it will just improve. I'm quite sure that it will improve, that the talk will seem so much better when I do it again. I wanted to do it yesterday again, but after having realized, okay, I have to do it again, I took a break, and as I got back from a small shopping trip, it was already after sunset or around sunset, so the light conditions changed in my office and in my living room, and using real light, sunlight, looks so much better than artificial light. So in this case, I now have to do it today again. But yeah, this is just a small, minor problem that we will solve. So yeah, being back at work also was weird, because it felt strange. It really felt strange with this corona situation. And another thing that does not feel strange, but that really annoys me, was the fact that, hey, I just wanted to get a few things from the grocery store, and yes, I wanted to get one bag of toilet paper, because, I mean, I also, need toilet paper sometimes, but one bag. But the entire shelves were empty. I mean, what people are thinking? I mean, do they think they will sit in their bathrooms for a year? Or what's going on? And even other things. I wanted to have some ingredients for a meal I wanted to cook, but even these things were completely out of stock. I mean, this is mental. This is madness. Aren't people using their brains anymore? Has Corona corrupted their brains or so? I hope not. Oh man, this is really a very annoying part, and I simply can't understand people. This is what's spoiled. This is what it boils down to. Okay, we got some material, which is good. There are also good things. On Sunday, we started the road bike season again. So it was the first time for me sitting on my road bike again this year after the winter break, and it felt good. It felt really good. Also, it was quite surprising because we had a rather long trip. So it were I don't know, 3.5 hours, a bit more than 3.5 hours in total. We covered a distance of 85 kilometers, and this distance was covered after the winter break, the first ride of the year, and I immediately did 85 kilometers. But it wasn't too stressful and it wasn't too bad. I mean, yes, my legs were a little bit tired at the end, but after a quick break, it felt like, okay, I could also do some running or so. And the next day, I did not feel anything in my legs. I mean, they are apparently still used to this, which is, I guess, thanks to all the sports I'm doing. So this felt good. This felt really good doing cycling again. And yeah, yesterday I also was cycling. This was a good lunch break. Just doing a quick cycling trip wasn't that long, only 26 kilometers or so. So this was good. This was really nice doing this again, especially since I'm not quite sure. I think in general this year 2020 is a bit unlucky, not only because of Corona, but I must have done something weird to my right foot or so. So I want to reduce a little bit running right now to make it heal or improve, or I don't know. It hurts sometimes when I'm running, so this is not fun. This is no fun at all, because running is just my favorite sport. I enjoy running. I can't live without running. So yeah, now I need to see that I exchange it with cycling for a bit and only do short runs or so to not lose touch with it completely. Hey, you. Alright. Can I retrieve the arrow that flew in this direction? Not even sure where I landed. Ah, alright. Hi. Bye. Hi. And bye. I said bye. Alright. So, yeah. That's good. Cycling is cool. Running is even cooler. So, yeah, this will be, I guess, I hope, the thing I will do over the course of the next few days again, because at least this week should be rather warm. So I can do a lot of cycling for now, which is nice, which is really good. And no. Oh, well, let's leave it there. There was one additional thing I wanted to talk about. Cycling. Cycling is back again. Well, it escaped my mind. So in this case, I would say we're at the end of this episode. Maybe I will remember and I will discuss this in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this very episode of the Coffee Break, and yeah, let me know what are the things that have changed in year and with this Corona thing. I mean, it's a global situation we are all facing, so yeah, just let me know, and also please provide me with some suggestions for discussions and so on. And with that, I'd like to thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you will be joining me next time. Thank you so much for watching. Until then, my name is Sebbi. See you!